Hi, first hour. These are going to be your video substitute notes for the day, so thanks for tolerating this. I wanted to start here because yesterday when you guys were taking notes, I'm not sure everyone got it written down. So if anyone needs this slide, this was going to be your bell work for the day. And if you don't need this slide, then you don't need to pause it, and you guys can go ahead and move on to the next one. So again, if anyone needs these notes, go ahead and pause for a minute or two so they can get this down as their bell work. And if not, we will move on to the other notes. Okay, so your other section of notes is on character development. So either add a new heading to your slide, or you can just go ahead and put this on the same slide if you have room. But I want you to make sure you title it Character Development. So the first notes were over character types, and we really just talked about two types, complex and static, and these are over character development. Characters develop over the course of a text. They interact with other characters, they advance the plot, and they help develop the theme. And there are a few ways that authors typically develop characters. These are through their thoughts. So what is the character thinking? What are they feeling? Through their actions. So what are they doing, even if they don't necessarily say anything? And then through their dialogue, which is essentially how do they speak to other people and how do they treat them with their tone and their volume and their voice. So go ahead again, pause the video and make sure that you guys all have these notes down, and then we'll move on for the day. Okay, I do want to take a minute and go back after you've done your bell work and just review our learning intentions. And I won't go over all of them because we already did yesterday, but let's look at the success criteria. So remember that after reading this short story, you'll be writing text-based answers to questions. Okay, we'll also be participating in text-based conversations after we read the story. And then after watching this presentation and taking your own notes, you should be able to explain to me the two types of characters and then apply that knowledge to our story. So be prepared to talk about who is the complex character, who is dynamic, etc. So we'll go ahead and get back to where we were yesterday. You should have taken your notes for bell work already. And we're going to move on to reading number 2, which is your close read. So right now you're going to read the story a second time. Remember that on your close read, you are digging deeper and you're trying to write notes that answer the question, what is important to understand about this text? You should read the entire text individually for your close read. And remember, you're annotating in a second color. So there are some pens at the front of the desk. You may go grab one as long as it's different from your first color. And then also just kind of a reminder, the more you put into this, the more you will get out of it. So yesterday when I asked you to take notes on your first read, you took notes like, there was a boy walking alone on the street. For reading number 2, your close read, what's important to understand about that? So right below that, you might even write a question. Why is there a young boy walking alone on the street at 11 o'clock at night? Okay, so go ahead and pause the video. This is your close read. You're digging deeper. You're focusing on understanding this time. All right, hopefully you guys are getting to do some of your culminating read in class, but if not, just remember your culminating read and the questions that go along with it are for homework. For reading number 3, you're going to read the story a third or culminating time, and you are annotating for details that relate to identity and or making personal connections with the story. So if you see anything that is a detail about Roger's identity or one of the other characters' identity, please go ahead and write that down, as well as if it makes you think, oh, I have done that before, or someone has done this for me before, write that down. Please annotate in a third color, so grab a pen if you need one. And then answer the text-based questions in complete sentences, making sure you are providing evidence from the text. This is due on Friday when you get to class. So yes, this is homework. Make sure you read the entire text individually for your culminating read. And then just a quick note about your attitude and your effort. Remember that a positive attitude about this assignment plus maximum effort will make you feel successful. It will make you feel accomplished, and it will really give you a deep understanding of our text so that next week in class, when we're looking for details and trying to find examples of things, you'll be able to fully participate. So please do your best on this. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.